My dear students, in this episode I am going to give you a very important high income earning potential career, content writing. If you just look around, you see how many communications are taking place about companies, organization, people. People want to be communicating something or other about themselves, about their company, product, services. At the same time, we have less and less time available for all this. We have more things to know, but very little time available. We have more things to learn and know, but very little time available. Even though 24 hours is common to everybody, the productive time is getting reduced. So we have to effectively make use of our time. In this context, content writing becomes very, very important. If you start tweeting, in less than 150 characters you should convey. And the choice of your words make a very big difference. Next time, when you pass through any highway, you will come across hoardings. Look at the number of words in these hoardings. And the number of words should be so powerful and brief that it reminds you sometime. Long ago, I remember an advertisement of a paints company. Johnson Nicholson's, I think. Whenever you see color, think of us. Whenever you see color, think of us. That's all. At a time when intercoms were being introduced, I remember an advertisement. If you have to talk, you don't have to walk. I remember between two departments, if you want to communicate something, there was no internal telephones. Earlier, I'm talking about more than 56 years ago, in the same organization, from one end of the organization to another end of the organization, when you have to communicate something, you have to walk all the way. And this phone company came with a gadget. You can connect offices by a telephone service. So here the content writers become very relevant. I recall some quotations about brevity. Brevity is being short or quick. That is the meaning of brevity. There is a quotation from William Shakespeare in Hamlet. Brevity is the soul of wit. Can you briefly express yourself? There is another quotation. It's my ambition to say in 10 sentences what others say in a whole book. There are about 20 lines. This should summarize the entire book. This is where a content writer is relevant. I'll give another example. This is a CD where I have discussed 200 ideas. So the back page, this page and this page are the space for content writing. So when you go for a shopping, you do not have the time to insert the CD, listen. You have just 3 minutes to make up your mind whether you need it or not. To catch his attention, in 10 seconds, you need a good content writers. There is another beautiful quotation. I have only made this letter longer because I have not had the time to make it shorter. I don't have time to write a short letter, and so I'm writing a long letter. So these are some of the examples of the relevance of content writing. Content writing is the process of planning, writing, editing the content. Where for things like digital marketing, next time when you go through the digital marketing media, like for example Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, look at the use of words. Next time when you browse a website, you go through how the contents are presented. People do not have time, period. You may have an amazing product, services, the company could be very big, but you are interfacing with the market, with the people, and the person has a few minutes to give his attention, and within that few minutes, you should be able to convince him that he needs more time to go and understand the product and services. What do you require in content writing? All that you require is a good command over language, a good command, a good vocabulary. You need to write a few words. Another example of how these few words are important, next time when you watch a television advertisement, in 10-15 seconds you have to convey. And for these 10-15 seconds, you have to use the right type of words. Content writing becomes so relevant in that case. In videos uploaded on the YouTube, below in the comment box, you will have a description of what that videos are going to communicate. The video could be about 1 hour even sometimes, even 2 hours videos are there. In about 100 words, you should be able to express what the content of the video is going to be. I'll give you some more applications of the content writing. As I said, video scripts, email newsletters. Today, it's so easy to communicate with the world at large. And people do not have a lot of time to go through the entire email. Gone are the days when you wrote letters after letters. WhatsApp, for example, in one screen of the smartphone, can you summarize what you want to communicate? Speech writing is also content writing. As I mentioned to you in a previous episode, speech writing itself is a career. If you want to write a speech for the president of a country, president of a company, for a politician, that's also content writing. Social media posts, as I said, Twitter, Facebook. In fact, big leaders have an admin. They tell this is what I want to communicate and the admin takes over. They say what that they want to communicate to the people at large, the admin takes over. Podcast titles. Now, podcast is another way to reach people. What is the title you give? Web page creation. As I mentioned to you, YouTube video descriptions. I'll give a simple example. Let's say that you want to celebrate your child's birthday. You want the invitation to come. And the invitation, you need to fit it into a WhatsApp page, content writing. Marriage invitations, content writing. Book reviews, content writing. Wherever you look at it, content writing, content writing, content writing. This profession gives you the flexibility of time. It's an amazing area to work from home. You can have it as a part-time. There are service providers or there are organizations where you can offer your services, freelancers. You can charge as high as 4,000 rupees for an ad. And in US, there are people who charge $40 to $80 per hour for content writing. Sitting from your house, you can write contents for a global company. All that is required, as I said, is a clear understanding of what you want to communicate. In terms of some places where you can study, I just looked at it. What I'm going to mention to you is only illustrative. St. Stephen's College, New Delhi, they have a program on content writing. St. Xavier's College, Mumbai is another place. Columbia College, United States. Kingston University, UK. These are some of the examples. You can browse to the website and go through that. If you have a passion for reading, if you have a passion for writing, if you have a passion for communication, content writing offers you an excellent opportunity. You can work from home, you can have flexi time, earn a lot of money. If you are not subscribed for this channel, please do subscribe so that you get our update as and when we upload. All the best, be safe and be secure.
SRMJV is not just a school, it's a one-time experience.
VM Nagar, Tiruvallur,